Hey guys, welcome back to the Small Time Critics podcast. I am 1/3 of the Small Time Critics. My name is Moe.
Mohammed Hashi.
Guys, Ahsoka. Alright, am I right? Ahsoka, am I right? Sorry. Yeah, we're here for the Ahsoka review for episodes 4 and 5. And it is going to be heavy spoilers.
Heavy.
But I imagine whoever's a Star Wars fan has probably seen this already if they're watching this review. If you haven't seen it and you're kind of a fan, you're intrigued, go watch it, then come back and let us know what you think. But we're going to do a spoiler review for Ahsoka episode 4 and 5, like I said. Before we get into that, guys, road to 500. We passed the 100 mark, and we're proud of it, and we thank you dearly. But yeah, help us to get to 500. Like, comment, subscribe, share the video, hit the bell so you know when the videos are coming up. As you can see, we've been quite consistent, and we're trying to keep that up. So yeah, we'll see where we go. This is organic. All of this is organic. You know what I'm saying? We ain't no industry plants.
Nope.
Yeah, this is hard work here, baby. But yeah, Hashi, episodes 4 and 5 of Ahsoka. Give me your thoughts on Rosario. I mean, Ahsoka.
Listen, we could be here all day if I do that.
She's fantastic though, man.
She's great. She's amazing. So I was very right to give this show a chance, and obviously I was a bit trepidatious after episode 1, 2, and 3.
Man, you're hitting me with the words today, brother. Goodness me, trepidatious.
I was, if I'm being honest with you. But episode 4 was very good up to a certain point, and I'll explain. And episode 5, I really liked, and I can't wait to talk about that as well.
All right, so shall we go episode by episode?
We'll go episode by episode.
All right, episode 4 is called Fallen Jedi.
Yes.
I'll read the description of what they have on IMDb just to get people, if you forgot what that was.
Yeah.
Hera risks her career to help her friends, while Ahsoka and Sabine confront enemies.
Yes.
That's what it says on IMDb.
Fair representation of what the plot was.
Chat to me.
Basically, Hera, at the start of the episode, trying to get kind of the go-ahead to do a mission to try and get to, you know what I mean, the base, basically, that they've created, where the map. Not to get to Cetos, but to get to where Morgan and Elsbeth has got the whole kind of like...
That's Cetos, isn't it?
No, it's a bit further out than that.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I thought it was
Cetos. Anyway, it's in that general vicinity.
Where the map was, though?
Yeah, basically.
Right.
She gets denied. Mm-hmm. They go anyway.
Yes.
Obviously, Ahsoka and
Sabine
are already there.
Mm-hmm.
And basically, they're trying to get the map. And it's them, basically, their relationship getting better, I think, is it probably a fair way of putting it. And them slowly beginning to start trusting each other. And Huyang, their kind of droid, basically saying that you guys are always better together, so stay together.
Yeah.
As they go out, they immediately find Shin.
Huyang was scrapping, by the way.
Yeah, he was scrapping at the start.
He's like, help!
Yeah, he had mad hands, man.
When he said help, I was laughing. I ain't gonna lie to you.
But yeah, so was that. He had hands though. I'm not gonna lie.
He did.
Quickly had multiple hands.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, he's doing his thing.
He's doing his thing, but he needed that help. You know what I mean?
He held his own for a bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, he needed help. But yeah.
And I think once they dealt with that, and then they obviously went to go and get to the map, and obviously they found Shin and I think I can't remember what that kind of guy that looks like he's wearing the armor is called.
Yeah.
Is it Marok?
That's a good question.
Or something like Maverick, or not Maverick. Sorry.
I'll try to get it. But
Marvick or something like that. Anyway, that character and Ahsoka fight, whereas Sabine and Shin, obviously because they have their priors from episode 1.
Yeah.
They get into a lightsaber battle as well, kind of thing.
Yes.
And now this is a different Sabine though. This is Sabine that's had a bit more training, a bit more perspective. And she's ready for it this time. And they have a really good battle. And it's very interesting that as soon as there's conflict, they immediately split up, which isn't what Huyang wanted. And we'll find out throughout the episode wasn't the best thing to happen either. So
that was all on Sabine, personally.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
100%.
See, I got this.
Yeah, like, you literally see like Ahsoka just look at them like, oh no.
Oh man, Shin is scary.
She is, and she's a very, very good actor, by the way, because she's playing the role so well.
By the way, I'm not a Star Wars guy like you are.
Yeah.
That lightsaber that guy was holding, and it was just spinning around like crazy. We seen that before?
Yes, we have.
We have?
So that's basically the lightsaber used mostly by Inquisitors. Inquisitors are people that hunt Jedi.
Aha.
So they have their own kind of lightsaber, and they're force sensitive as well. So those are the best people to be able to track and hunt and then capture a Jedi.
And when Ahsoka killed him, he kind of dusted away.
Yes, he dusted away because he's made up of either magic or kind of like, people were basically on Reddit saying, is it like
the witchcraft
from Morgan Elsbeth, or is he made up of some kind of like kind of combination of like kind of like the dark side, kind of like Jedi kind of force, and some kind of magic or something along those lines.
So we don't have a definitive answer.
We don't have a definitive answer, no, because there was a theory on Reddit. Is that Ezra Bridger, the character from Rebels and Clone Wars?
Right.
Obviously, we found out it wasn't, but many people correctly guessed that he would die very soon, which he did in episode 4, which is funny. But again, obviously, Ahsoka, she dealt with her business quickly. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? The Jedi Master that she is. Yeah. Sabine had a bit of trouble. You know what I'm saying? And it's interesting that Sabine had a chance to absolutely end Shin when they were looking at, you know what I mean, Shin's guy dying. And obviously Shin was affected by it. As kind of stoic as Shin is. Yeah. You know what I mean? She felt something. Yeah. And at that moment, Sabine should have took her chance, but she didn't.
I have to admit, I did like the fight though. Like there was bits in the fight. I was like, this is pretty cool. Like when she dropped Sabine and Sabine tries to do the force thing, but then she moves her hand and just strikes her lightsaber away. Yeah. I thought, oh, okay, nice. But yeah, she's not really a match for Shin, as you can see.
It's interesting that Shin had some. I've never seen a Jedi have like a smoke bomb. Like a smoke
when she said that, I was like, Batman. Straight away, I was like, Batman.
That's funny, Batman.
But yeah, Ahsoka she finds the map.
Yes.
Which is being guarded by Baylan.
By the way, and he was ready. He felt it. He knew what was going to happen. He sat down. Man. He's so cold. Bro. Yeah. He's such a great actor. Really, really sad that he's gone. But bro, it was such a great fight. And at the start, people were like, why are they doing all these poses? And like, I'm thinking, yo, these are warriors. You know what I'm saying? These are people that are readjusting their stance because of the attack that what they see. You know what I mean? It's like, bro, it's like in football. You see a formation, you got counter. You know what I mean? You got, you know what I mean? Counteract it, bro. He sees her, and I mean, he sees her only having the one lightsaber, where she's someone who's proficient with two usually. Yeah. Because okay, now I'm watching my stance to here. Yeah. To hit. You know what I mean? It all made sense for me.
But people question that.
Yeah, Star Wars people, like, just, they're a weird fan base. Like, they're very toxic. I hope we don't have those people come on here. I want the more positive side and stuff like that. But it's a weird fan base, to say the least. I'm someone very, very neutral. I love Star Wars, but you know what I mean? I'm not gonna go crazy about it and tell you know what I mean? Yeah. Who was, you know what I mean, the third Wookiee, you know what I mean, in Empire Strikes Back or something, you know what I mean?
I have a question. Like I said, I'm not a Star Wars guy like that.
Yeah.
People that have the Force, why don't they just use the Force?
Well, at all times.
Yeah.
So yes, I'm really glad you asked this, because that's something I know about. So people who are Force sensitive have a kind of like a shield around them, which is a Force.
When you say Force sensitive, that means they have the Force?
They have the Force, so they can use it. Okay. You know what I'm saying?
So like Ahsoka?
Yeah, Ahsoka. Okay. You know what I mean? So something interesting in this is that Sabine is someone that is training, you know what I mean, to be a Jedi, but hasn't got any Force power. That's what I find a bit strange.
She's going to get them.
I know they're building up to that. I presume that's what
I've seen a lot of people not happy with that though. And I don't know, like, if it's a good thing or a bad thing personally. Yeah. But you can see from the storytelling is building up to that.
Yeah. Again, I think it's pretty cool that anyone could be a Jedi. I think that's pretty cool. Mm-hmm. Like, for people to have that and to people to look, obviously, with great art and great kind of like characters, you look to them as, you know what I mean, as some part of yourselves.
But the rarity of it too.
And then like the mystique of it.
Yeah, that aspect of it is cool too. Yeah, like, oh my God, there's only a few left or whatever it is. So.
It's true. Yeah. It's true. But yeah, hence the reason why you can't always just like, you know what I mean? Yeah. Because they can automatically just stop themselves straight away kind of thing. Hence, there are some people some Jedi that force push people.
So like, for example, like Shin versus Sabine.
Yes.
I feel like Shin could have ended her with some force quickly.
She could have.
Do you know what I mean? Like, so like, it's moments like that where I think to myself, why don't you just do that? Do you know what I mean? Like, in real life, if this was real, you would have probably done that and just killed them straight away. So I do question that a little bit.
But again, we've got suspension of disbelief. Sabine, as we've already seen from episode 1, Sabine has some crazy character, I mean, plot armor. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. She literally, again, I'm seething, bro. I'm seething, bro.
Yeah.
Which is why I can't fully give myself this show.
Yeah.
Because if they're not gonna, you know what I mean, go all the way. But again, that takes me towards the end of this. So, obviously, Ahsoka and Baylan Skoll, they have an amazing battle. A really, really amazing
She
battle.
hurts her hand, right?
She
burns. Takes the map, and burns her hand, so she's fighting kind of one-handed at this point.
At one time, and it's just really, really well done. And he's got her literally on the edge, about to push her off.
Tells Sabine to destroy it.
Then Sabine comes. By the way, what Sabine should have done is immediately shot him in the back. Even if, obviously, Baylan, top Jedi that he is, would have immediately sensed her through the Force, blocked it, enough time for then Ahsoka to then kill him. No? But no. What's going to happen then is Sabine lets Baylan not only like finish her, but then throw. You know, she goes off the rock, bro. Off, you know what I mean?
And then he appeals to her needs, kind of.
Bro, I knew she was cooked.
Yeah.
When he turned off the lightsaber.
Yeah.
Bro, and for me as a character, like
he was convincing as hell, though.
He was, but for me, like as a decision, that doesn't track. Like I understand that more than anything else, she wants to find Ezra. I understand that, but her master just, as far as she knows, died. Right. So shouldn't she at least try to avenge him?
Right.
Like fulfill her last dying wish, so to speak.
And they even had that scene in the beginning where it's just like, hey, this mission ain't about Ezra. This is about like kind of stopping Thrawn.
That's the only thing that saved that, because I understand why she would do that, but again, it's such a stupid decision. It still doesn't.
But she made it seem like, I understand, kind of thing. You know what I mean? So for her to make that decision, and that's what gets people, I guess, upset about this character, isn't it? It's just like the decision making is.
It was such a great episode up until that point, bro. For me, I was like, this is return to the best kind of Star Wars. Andor and Mandalorian season 1.
Drama. You do what you said. Shoot him in the back. Ahsoka kills my man. They have the map. Show's over. You know what I mean? So I do get it. It's just, it's tough. You gotta.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So yeah. So Ahsoka gets sent down to the water. He appeals to Sabine, and I appreciate that he kind of kept his word. Like, no harm is gonna come to you, which was cool. And Baylan is such a good character, man.
He's so really good, because he really truly is in that grey area.
Yeah,
he's not light, he's not dark. He has respect.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
And I love the line when Morgan was like, "Is that a hint of fear I sense in your voice?" And he's like, "Experience." I was like, "This guy's cold."
He's cold, bro.
He's so good.
He's cold.
But yeah, so Sabine goes off with them, handcuffed, to try and find Ezra, I suppose. So they hyperspace into wherever they're going to.
Yep.
And Ahsoka, wait, did she wake up in this episode or the next one?
No, this episode.
She woke up and
in the world between worlds. So
she ain't in Kansas anymore. She ain't in Kansas anymore. She's kind of in limbo, isn't she?
Yes.
Yeah. So
it's something that we know from prior kind of stuff, from books and from the series as well.
Yeah.
The world between worlds kind of thing, and how it exists and stuff like that.
They do that in a lot of shows, don't they? It's kind of like, are they gonna die or are they not?
They're in that kind of weird place, you know what I mean? Like, kind of Harry Potter with Dumbledore. Yeah. In that place, kind of thing. Similar to that. And again, we get to see at the end of the episode,
big reveal,
huge reveal.
And like Hayden Christensen,
Anakin, great actor, great guy. Again, I was like, that had me like.
Did they de-age him?
I think they did a bit, and
there was some
weird.
digital about his
face.
It
looked a bit weird.
Yeah, there was something digital.
He's a young looking guy already though. He's 40 something, but he still looks like a young guy. I don't really understand why they had to do that.
Interesting, yeah.
It's a bit weird.
Can I ask you a question?
Huh?
Can I ask you a
question?
Bro. I don't want to sound stupid to these Star Wars people.
Yeah.
Shout out to you guys. Is he a good person or a bad person?
As in,
or is it complicated with him?
Oh, it's very complicated, bro. Oh my God, it's very complicated. This is the man that becomes Darth Vader at the end of the day.
I know, so that's what I'm saying. So like, because obviously I don't know Star Wars lore as well. I've only seen the movies maybe like some of them I've only seen ever once.
Oh wow.
And things like I'm just not like, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Cool.
And when he's talking to Ahsoka, and I'm just like, I can see that he really loves her.
Yes, it's his Padawan, bro.
So then it makes me question, is this guy a good guy? Is he a bad guy? Is he conflicted? Should we like him? Should we not like him?
He does genuinely care about Skips / Ahsoka. He
Snips, man.
Snips, sorry. Snips.
Yeah.
Skips, sorry.
Snips, yeah.
Snips. He cares about her.
Yeah.
And he wants her to be as good as he is, kind of thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you get a lot of that relationship in, obviously, the Clone Wars and
Rebels?
Rebels, yes.
Yeah.
And you see that relationship and how much they care about each other and stuff like that. And it's even more, it makes things even more sad because obviously he becomes who he becomes in it, as in Darth Vader and stuff.
Guys,
like
we're
that.
basically on episode 5 now, Shadow Warrior.
Yes, Shadow Warrior. So now they're in the world between worlds.
Yes.
And it starts there, and then they start fighting, and it's a incredible set piece.
He said, "You're here to live or die."
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's just amazing the battle that they have and stuff like that. And then they go back in time into the Clone Wars, and this episode of TV was like the best kind of representation of everything good about the Clone Wars and the Rebels series, and how great it can be to expand the world of Star Wars in a effective and engaging and entertaining way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And hence why the books were so popular.
Yes.
Hence why the two kind of animated series was so popular, bro.
Yeah.
Because of this. Because you get to expand this wonderful world that episode 4, 5, and 6 started. And I'm in the late 70s. So again, bro, like I thought this was so good. And you see a young actor who was played by,
I have to give her a shout out.
Something
Young
Greenblatt.
Ahsoka, right?
Yeah.
Listen, Ariana Greenblatt.
Yeah, Ariana Greenblatt, that's it.
Fantastic. Now, she's on a run, you know. I don't know if you know.
Bro.
She was
Young Gamora.
She was in Barbie.
Yeah.
And now she's young Ahsoka. And she plays the roles so well.
Yes.
Like even the choreography, like it looked like it was her.
Yes.
Doing all of that.
Literally a child warrior.
Right.
As she was.
And the choreography was amazing.
Yeah.
It was so well done. And her conversations with Anakin and all of that stuff. I just thought this young girl's fantastic, man. Fantastic. I just had to give her a shout out. But it was really good. Really good stuff.
And bro, it just from that wonderful fight between Anakin and Ahsoka in the world between worlds.
Mm-hmm.
And then her basically saying that I'm basically not scared of you anymore, innit? You know what I mean? What have you got? What have you got for me, innit? And he just said, let me change the rules on you. And he literally just cuts up where they're standing, and then he takes her into the Clone Wars. And then obviously, going further, and she gets them growing up and stuff like that. Amazing.
It just shows like you haven't learned everything.
Yes.
Yeah.
And Anakin basically trying to explain to her what you have to be to survive as a Jedi. Because Jedis used to be peacekeepers. And they're in a point where Jedis have to become warriors.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And I thought that was an interesting way and very compelling way of kind of describing that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And the kind of, when they're going into smoke, bro, they're going into smoke, and then they're like, and you see from behind Anakin, just for a second, you see him become Darth Vader.
Yeah.
You're like, whoa, chills. And I thought it was so well done, the fact that
shot.
We didn't see her fight Darth Vader, because we've had enough Darth Vader in Obi-Wan Kenobi. I don't know if you saw that, and stuff like that. And I think to get more Hayden Christensen and Anakin Skywalker in live action is way more affecting than seeing more Darth. We've seen that. Mm-hmm. It's good to see the other side. So I thought that was really well done. I thought it was a really, really great episode. And I think the best way to describe the world between worlds is like, it's that kind of limbo where it felt like ages, like a lot of time had passed for Ahsoka underwater. I think it was more like just literally a couple of like minutes maybe. But it's all in her head.
Yeah.
This is an internal battle for herself.
Yeah.
Where she realizes to survive and be strong, she doesn't have to kill. Because she literally said, I choose to live. You know what I mean? When she had a chance in the world between worlds to take out Anakin, when he became dark and you can see him becoming Darth Vader, skin turning, lightsaber red.
Yep.
So I thought it was really, really interesting. That kind of dichotomy of like, because usually Ahsoka's a very, very happy-go-lucky, positive person who wants to do right by everyone and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Hence the reason why she sees the problems with the Jedi Order and stuff like that, and the way, so she kind of becomes an outcast and stuff like that in the animated series, and then she comes back. You know what I mean? And then she becomes a Jedi and a master and someone who wants to take on her own Padawan and stuff like that. And people were very, very upset because she's very, very stoic. Rosario Dawson's performance, and I believe her direction was the direction that she was given was to be very stoic, stuff like that, be very measured and guarded. But then after she comes out the world of Between Worlds and she realizes what she has to do and who she is as a person, automatically she's very happy. She's got
she
this
did seem
huge
happier.
smile.
Yeah.
She changes her wardrobe to white.
Yeah.
Like as in what she was wearing like towards the end of Rebels.
Right.
And it's a new chapter, man. Like her smile when she's outside the ship and she's worked out how she's gonna get to what do you call it? Grand Admiral Thrawn and Ezra and how they're gonna chase Balon and get Sabine. Follow them using kind of, because obviously there's no other way to get there because they know the thing. They're going to use the Wurgles,
because even the sign of like, even the scene of like her and Hu Yang.
Yeah.
And it's like, do you think, do they know where we're going? Like, where they're going to take us? She's like, we'll see.
We'll see.
And she's just smiling about it. I was just like, that's cool. But chat to me about Jason. Chat to me about Jason. It did seem very random to me to just throw him in there like that. And
again, child acting. It's a bit hit and miss, I guess.
I didn't mind it, but did we know all of this stuff about him before?
To be fair, his dad, who's mentioned a couple of times, was a Jedi.
Right.
So it does track, I guess. So it does make sense in a way.
Who's his dad?
Goodness me, I don't know why I've blanked on the name.
Is it from like one of the movies or?
No, from the animated series.
Got you. Okay, fine.
I'm blank on the name, so forgive me, audience. You can put it in the comment section. How about that?
Please.
And
he basically found Ahsoka.
Yeah, he basically found Ahsoka.
Yeah.
And I thought it was very cool that Hera would trust her kid that much to be able to do that and stuff like that.
That was nice, yeah. I in the beginning, which was just like, hold on, Jason. I didn't want it to be the stereotypical of just like, wait, and then something happens. But she actually listened to him in the end. It's like, okay, fine, let's listen. She could hear this lightsaber.
It was a bit weird that Carson, who obviously the that kind of...
I felt sorry for them, man.
But he was like, should we be listening to this kid? Like, you've seen Jedi's work. Yeah. You've seen, you know what I mean? You've seen everything, you know what I'm saying? Like, part, how can you this be a bit far-fetched for you? Come on, bro.
That part is true. I just felt sorry for him because it was just like, General Syndulla, listen, we're gonna get in trouble right now. Like we're like they're coming. And she's just like, I don't care. Listen, but I'll sort it out.
Look at my petty man. You know what I mean?
He did say my fuel reserves.
Come on, you know what I mean? That was funny.
Yeah. Nah. What do you think about Ahsoka? Like holding like the information about how Sabine willingly went with them, because she didn't tell General Syndulla.
Yeah, she did.
She kept that part.
Yeah.
She just said like they took her.
But the thing is, like, Ahsoka knows the reason why. Yeah. It's for Ezra. She knows. But I just feel like now.
But she has to be disappointed, man. She has to be.
Yeah.
Like, she didn't even want to train her again, and then now she trains her again, and she tells her, hey, don't do this, and then she does it. It's just kind of like,
it's true.
Come on. But they're going to have an interesting conversation, I think, when they meet up again, isn't it?
I'm really hopeful, though, for the rest of the series now.
How many episodes we got left? Three left.
So, again, better see them soon, man. I don't want to see it episode 7 or episode 8. I want to see them very, very soon.
Yeah, I hope episode 6 isn't like them, the whole episode is just them traveling there.
Oh. Yeah,
and stuff like that. I could see that happening, but I could. Yeah.
But again, 4 and 5, very, very strong episodes.
Yes.
Very, very strong episodes.
Yep.
And a great character development for Ahsoka.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. And her somewhat getting closure on her time with Anakin and stuff like that from the animated series. And again, I just thought a great representation of everything good about the animated series in live action. So,
did you know about those whales beforehand?
Yes, I did. And also we got a bit of a setup in Mandalorian season 3 of them in hyperspace.
Got you. Yeah.
When they're in the hyperspace travel, you can see the whales in the background, kind of thing. Grogu could see that, so we kind of like people that are not as like familiar with Star Wars, like myself, got to see it then and how they travel, and they're very, very interesting beings, the Wurgles, stuff like that, the whales. Cool. So yeah. All right. Well, interesting stuff, man.
I'll just say this as a person who's not so much of a Star Wars fan. First 3 episodes didn't really grip me, but I'm in now.
Yeah, I'm similar to you, bro. Like I again, you know, I had no time for number 1, episode 1. Yeah, episode 3, bit there, but 4 and 5 really. You're all in now, innit? Yeah, very much. I can't wait for how they kind of do the rest of the series. Yeah, I'm excited to see how they conclude this. But yeah, we'll see, guys. Hopefully, it's not a secret invasion. The abject failure was that what you said? I can't remember if it was that one. I think it was abject failure. Okay, there you go. Well, yeah, guys, that was our review for episodes 4 and 5 of Ahsoka. Let us know what you think in the comments below. I'm looking forward to the conclusion of this.
Shout out to you, Rosario Dawson, each and every time.
Yes. And Mary Elizabeth Winstead. She's been fantastic as Hera.
Yeah. And Ray Stevenson, man. R.I.P., man.
R.I.P., man.
R.I.P. Fantastic performances. But yeah, guys, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. We're on the road to 500. And we'll see you guys soon. Peace.
Peace.